Hey everybody, and welcome back to Crypto Kings, and we are witnessing the dawn of one of the biggest financial revolutions in modern history. Now, this is probably, from my guess, going to be the biggest Dogecoin run we've ever seen, and what this run will do for the rest of cryptocurrency is far more important than Dogecoin itself. And as amazing as it is, it looks like so many more people are actually going to get involved in cryptocurrency and combat the inflation of the US dollar and the overregulation of US markets. It is absolutely incredible to watch. And here is my guess as to what's going to be going on over this weekend with SNL. Now, as you guys know, if you have not already, Elon Musk looks like he's going to be coming on SNL to talk about, you guessed it, Dogecoin. Now, of course, I'm sure he's got a lot more going on. He's probably going to be cracking some jokes about other things. But in the end, when he was recently interviewed, he was asked basically about Dogecoin, and he says, "We will see," with a smirk during this little interview clip here. And it's just absolutely amazing to see the type of influence that this man has. But funny enough, in one of our recent comments, someone pointed this out, and I have to agree with this. Really, this recent run did not have all that much to do with him. And as crazy as that is, it really hasn't. Now, if you look at some recent dates here, here's my general price targeting sort of thoughts here. If you look at some of the recent dates here, it was leveling off at around 35-ish cents, and you see a slight increase, but nothing major. There's no real major lines of support or resistance. It's pretty much just hanging in at around 35 cents. I'm not noticing it challenging any new highs. It's pretty much just hanging in at around 35 cents. Now, one of the weirdest things that happened is this little run here was sparked basically out of nowhere. And not only was it sparked out of nowhere, it had very, very little to do with Elon Musk. I don't even believe he tweeted a lot during this time period. So when we take a look from a technical standpoint at this coin, you notice it pushes around the 50 cent mark. It never really quite gets there, this is on the third, and again you see a little bit of a reset. It crashes down to again 40 cents and works its way back up, blah blah. Then it has, of course, to fight some resistance here, and again slightly below 50 cents. But man, once it breaks out of that 50 cent sort of area, you see it is just a total breakout. I mean, a total breakout. And when you look at when you really look at the big picture, when you look at the big picture for this coin, I mean, the statistics are just remarkable. I mean, you never would have thought that something which was worth literally nothing. I mean, here's when I was going to buy it. Somewhere, was it back in 2020? Probably even before this. But yeah, it was, probably like one half of a cent. That's when I was going to buy it. And I even had the Dogecoin miner, the installer thing on my computer. There was no way to get it. You couldn't buy it from anywhere at the time. There was no way to get it. And I was not very knowledgeable or sophisticated with cryptocurrency at all. So I had no idea what I was going to do about it. And by the time I realized what NASA would be, it was a little too late. But hey, what can you do, right? But anyway, so when we go back to recent time here, man, again, we're noticing these just parabolic sort of moonshots here that aren't being corrected. If you notice, a lot of people, once this hit around 50 cents, could have said, hey, I'll wait for it to reset. I'll wait for it to reset back down to 30. And what ends up happening here is it just keeps going. There's never any point of reset here where it has any major crash. And instead, what we're noticing here is small little volleys here where, again, it'll encounter a little bit of resistance here going up towards like 58 cents. Really it's the 60 cent sort of boundary it's pushing here. As again, you'll see it reaches, 60 cents for a brief second and then comes back down, and again, same thing. It keeps wanting to push past 58, and it never really gets there. At least this was on the 4th. May the 4th be with you there. Until we reach the 5th, and again, it's one of these other parabolic sort of moonshots that doesn't see any major correction up until at least the end of the day, where again you see it go back down to 50. But again, it's never really getting below 50 here. Do I think that this coin will ever be below 50 cents in the future? No, I really don't. Because what we're looking at, I mean, worst case scenario, 40. I don't ever see it getting below 40s again. When you look at where this coin is challenging itself, it never, ever in recent time, in the past, 3-4 days, has gone below 40. In fact, it's not even close to going below 40 again. So yeah, man, this is the basic look. So again, once you see these sort of parabolic shots, like again tonight, we're seeing some absolutely parabolic moves here, going from again 57 to 62 up clean, and it's probably gonna hold up here again. I don't see it even getting below probably 55 for a while now. So my guess is that once Elon Musk goes on SNL, once he goes on Saturday Night Live, we'll see this thing shoot up to $1, and we'll see it hold itself there for a very long time, at least probably 2-3 weeks. It would be my guess, at least. And then after that, where will this level off? Honestly, it depends on what society chooses to do. Again, once you really get in the swing of purchasing Teslas with Dogecoin, once you get in the swing of buying tickets to Dallas Maverick games with Dogecoin, which again, Mark Cuban has been talking about, once you see it getting listed on Coinbase, which again, doesn't look like it's going to happen, at least not at the moment, but this could actually happen in the future. Once you see this supply, so people coming to realization with this supply and understanding the way this supply works, then who knows what the limit could be. I mean, and really, it is still so early. And when you think about it with crypto in general, what Dogecoin is doing right now for the crypto industry is so much more important than the actual coin itself. The amount of people who are making accounts on Robinhood, Coinbase, Binance, Uniswap, tons of other exchanges, is unprecedented. We've never seen so many people getting involved in this. And in turn, what this is doing is, in the temporary, it's frying other coins. In the temporary, it's frying other coins. I mean, if you look at the price of Bitcoin here, it's been going up a little bit over the past day or so. Let's look at the 5-day chart here. I mean, again, what we're looking at here is once you see Dogecoin having this run right around here, the 4th, the 5th, once Dogecoin starts making its parabolic moves, which I'll show you here again. Once Dogecoin around the 4th/5th starts making these parabolic increases, you'll notice that Bitcoin is actually seeing a bit of a temporary sort of recession. I mean, if it wasn't for this Dogecoin run, put it this way, I think Bitcoin would already be back at 60. I mean, that's inevitable. It'll happen. I have total faith that that'll happen within the next month, and Ethereum is just going to continue to rocket like it has been. But again, it's funny because that's the wrong Ethereum, huh? It's funny because what you're looking at here is a cryptocurrency that, again, is being influenced by the price of Doge. Again, you're looking at here, it's facing really some strong resistance here at around the 33.50 mark, and that's where I bought back in personally. Once people start to move their Dogecoin and migrate it and start to build more diverse crypto profiles, I think Ethereum and Bitcoin have a massive future ahead of them. Another cryptocurrency which I've been following that I absolutely love is Mana, which I don't think is available on here. I don't think. No, probably not available on here. Is it on Yahoo Finance? It's not. It's okay, but yeah, Mana is Decentraland, which is basically a crypto sort of video game kind of Sims kind of thing, which is little meme looking in ways, but also has a valid function. And the sky's the limit, man. You know what? People tend to hate on Dogecoin, but you know what? If Dogecoin is the vessel that moves us closer towards other cryptos like XRP and Litecoin and the widespread adoption of cryptocurrency in general, and the general worldwide understanding that inflation, as bad as it is, an inflated crypto isn't really that much worse than an inflated US dollar. So that to me is one of the biggest benefits of Dogecoin having this type of run, and I'm really, really excited to see what the future holds. So that being said, everybody, thank you all so much for listening. I hope you guys have enjoyed. If you guys did, make sure to drop a like and subscribe again. If you want to get started trading cryptocurrencies, use my links in the description, my affiliate links, and you will get a bit of free crypto as well as myself. So thank you guys so much. Again, make sure to turn on those notifications, join the notification squad, and let me know down below in the comments what you think your price target is going to be for Dogecoin this weekend. Thank you guys so much for listening, and I'll catch you guys on the next video.